Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm Bob. Woo! All right, people. Been waiting to do this one for a while. I finally got one. Finally. Found it in my area. Thanks to Dry Creek Liquor. Noah, thank you very much for letting me know that it came in. We're talking about this, people. I know a lot of you people already have this, but it's the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A123. I finally got it. I couldn't find it anywhere around here where I am. Not for retail anyway, right? So, $69.99. 70 bucks, that's normal MSRP, which is great to see that Dry Creek Liquor is great with their prices. They really don't overcharge. It's fair market value for sure. So like I said, with this $69.99, I mean, we'll see how good it is. I've heard all about it. I haven't had any of it. It's got more good reviews than mediocre or bad reviews. So I'm excited to crack this sucker open right here. Let's do it. Get this sucker right now. And yeah, see, fresh cracking this sucker for you. If I burn my eyebrows off. So, real quick, this is Elijah Craig, so we know that's Heaven Hill. The distillery is Elijah Craig Distillery, which is Heaven Hill, right? So, crap, mother beeper. Okay, back in it. Okay, so this is a 12-year age-stated bourbon, so that's nice, right? I expect to have some more oak and things like that on, right? It's been in the barrel a lot longer, so I expect to have a little more of those flavors. Well, I hope so. I just hope it's not over oaked, right? But the proof is up. So I got 125.6 proof. So hey, let's get it cracking, people. Let's get it cracking. Let's get this sucker open right here. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. It is a real cork. Yeah, real cork, which I've come around to the synthetic corks over the last few months, years. Is, you know, I don't have issues, well, at least I haven't had any issues yet of a synthetic cork snapping off and staying inside the bottle, right? So there's that. So, but it's nice wood. For you people that don't know much about Elijah Craig, I mean, this is their normal cork. It's a wood topper with an actual real cork in there. Bottle shape is normal bottle shape. They haven't changed this in a while. So hey, let's get it cracking. Get this sucker cracking. I'm excited about this. Got my Glens here, my Bad Axe Bourbon. Well, it's not a Glen actually. It's a different kind of sipping glass. I actually get better nose on it. I like the thickness of the bottom here. It feels a little more manly. Just me. Got that. Now on the bottom, I got my little mustache right there. Tall Guy Creations. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Lurch. All right, let's get some of this here. All right, let's let that breathe a little bit. Let's let that breathe. All right, I'm gonna keep that right there. I'm gonna keep that right here. You know, be smashing stuff over here. So we got a nice bronzy color. I mean, this is a typical color. It's dark with some bronze amber tint to it. Get a little on the nose. It's not, ooh, a little bit alcohol, but man, it's up there. I fresh cracked it. I got the neck pour, people. We can go round and round about that one, the neck pour. I didn't say I believe in it or don't believe in it. I'm just saying, you know. What about the neck pour? It's pretty good on the nose. So their normal mash bill, we got 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. Ooh, get a little bit of cherry on the nose there. A little cherry tobacco, like a cigar, Swisher Sweet type tobacco. Yeah, you know what? It's not overpowering. It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be on the nose. I'm going to give it the old Nancy Fraley here. Start at the bottom. Yeah, you know what? I've heard that it's pretty intense on the nose. I'm not getting a whole bunch of intensity. Maybe I need to breathe deeper. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of the caramel, but I'm getting more of like a cherry, Swisher sweet tobacco type of nose. That's really what I'm getting right now. All right, well, you know what? I'll go in on the palate, peeps. Mmm. Mmm. Woo. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. What is that? Ooh, a little bit of charred cherry oaky flavor. Ooh, that's good. It's like a cherry vanilla swirl. That is pretty good. Little bit of that wood flavor, tannic, if you will. It's there, but it's just enough. It's not overpowering. It's creeping over to the back of my tongue. You know what? The flavors, the aromas. Ooh, it got a lot of that wood flavor now. Actually, a little bit more than I'd like now. All the rest of the flavors kind of burned off and it's pretty dry right now. There's not a bunch else. Great flush of flavor right in the beginning. Now it's just kind of gone. Not much of a finish. That was the first sip though, people. That's the first sip. A little bit more on the nose. All right. Here we go. Second sip. A little bit more of that wood, some leather, a lot of cinnamon now. Spreading across the entire tongue. You know what? The finish is very small, very light actually. I think the alcohol is burning everything off. Just left with a lot of that wood flavor on the palate. Ah. You know what? It's not as good as previous ones I've had, and what comes to mind as my favorite is the C920, and I happen to have a little bit of that left, people. Little bit of that left, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna go side by side with this thing right here. Yeah. All right, third sip first. Really sweet up on the tip. A lot of cinnamon, a lot of that wood flavor. More than I want. It was light in the beginning, which is fine. I like a little bit of that wood. Slight char, slight wood, more wood than char on the palate. You know what I don't like is so much of that wood, tannin, and char resting on my tongue. It's just kind of that aftertaste. Dang it. I think I'm going to side by side this with the C920. C920 just happens to be the highest proof batch that they've had of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that tannic wood on the palate right now. What doesn't help is that they jumped the price up 10 bucks MSRP over, in this batch was $59.99 last year, right? $69.99 now, right? So that doesn't help. I mean, you would hope that it'd be $10 better, right? But it's not. So let me, I'm gonna pour some more of this here. Put that right there. Go get my C920. Elijah Craig C920, 132.8 proof, people. That's it right there. This is some good stuff right here. Surprised still got some left. All right, let me move that over there. Gotta keep the Big Vic topper on there because I pre-poured it A little mustache, my little Glenn stash on there. You know how we do. All right. Yeah, still got a good nose. Really good nose. I've had it for a while, obviously. Not overpowering. It's there, it's nice and light. All right. I get the vanilla and caramel and dark chocolate on here too. That's really, really nice on the nose. Yeah, it's smoother on the nose, at least right now. And I did fresh crack this to be fair, right? All right, a little bit on the palate, because it's really about this bottle, not about that bottle. That's a 5 Axe bottle right there, people. Ooh. Yeah. That is really good. A lot of allspice. Ooh, it's really just got a nice, even warmth across the tongue. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, a smooth, dark chocolate, caramel, vanilla coating on the tongue with a light char. A little bit of those wood tannins, but the wood tannins are going away. That's what's different. Those wood tannin notes are going away. I'm getting the dark chocolate, caramel, vanilla swirl flavor left on the tongue, and the finish is there. It's got a medium finish. It's not a whole big finish, but it's a medium finish. That is excellent. If you can find somewhere, or if you have some, a C920, electric barrel proof, in my opinion, this is the best one that they've ever made. It's absolutely delicious. Incredible. Wow, that's really good. And I paid less for it, right? I've had it for a couple years. But yeah, let me get another sip on that one just to make sure. Super sweet caramel, vanilla, dark chocolate upon entry. Yeah, that warmth across the entire tongue. It's not super heated, but that warmth is there, like most whiskey drinkers would like. That's a nice feeling right there. That is delicious. You know, hopefully this opens up some more. You saw that I just fresh cracked it. This one was awesome. 5 Axes right out the gate though. But you know, everyone's different. Every batch is different. Hopefully with some time, this will open up and get better. So as it is, we gotta give this some axes, people. Let me go back to it real quick. I mean, it's a little bit better on the nose now. I did let it breathe a little bit more. Yeah, a little more syrupy, I guess I'll say. It's got a little bit thicker nose now, a little bit sweeter nose. All right, let's go and let's give it another chance. No, it's got so much of that barrel. Dang it. So much barrel. I'm gonna give this you know, I can't go, I mean, obviously I'm not giving it 5 Axes. This is the 5 Axe mofo right here. This is the big daddy right here. And I gotta compare it to this. I like to do them all, give them their own rating, but this is an evolution of this one. So it's got to live up to this, or I got to compare it to this one. This is the 5 Axes right here, and compared to this, and probably on its own too, I'll give it 3.5 Axes right now, and I'm gonna revisit it. Hopefully it opens up and gets rid of some of that everlasting tannin and slight char flavor. It just lasts too long. That's what I get as residual note on the palate. That's what I'm getting right now, and it makes me want to, well, I guess so, to cover it up. Then you take another sip, because it's nice upon entry. But that doesn't last very long. It goes away and you're left with a lot of that tannin and slight wood char, slight char. So you know what? I'm keeping it like it is, people. 3.5 axes, people. And there's my hat. 3.5 axes. And what do we like to say on this channel? Sharing good bourbon with friends and family is Bad Axe. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching. Till next time.